Yo, man, what's good with y'all, man? Today we finna react to the media lies to you about late term abortions.
Late-term abortion clinics exposed. Ooh, you know when they put that late term on it, they ain't nothing to joke about.
How much did you bring with you?
What?
Money-wise, how much did you bring with you? So you have $0.
She seems like it.
She was so good. Working here, you would have to probably be a pretty cold person. That would be a hard line of work. I would not chase it.
Let's work our way backwards.
Virginia's governor today responded to critics after a move by Democrats to ease restrictions on late-term abortions.
The infant would be delivered. The infant would be kept comfortable. The infant would be resuscitated if that's what the mother and the family desired. And then a discussion would ensue between the physicians and the mothers.
Abortion. It's been a hot topic in the news recently thanks to a new law in New York allowing abortion all the way up until birth.
And look at them.
Bro, that's sick, bro. And then that's demonic to me, bro. Like, come on now, bro. I believe even in the first stage, it's still demonic, bro. Like, it's no ifs, ands, or buts. But for the people who don't get it, at least you understand that, you feel me, like at least 7 to 8 months, bro. That's when it's actually, you feel me, developed. Like if it was born, it could still survive. You feel me? Like people and y'all still celebrating that, bro. Like that's kind of crazy.
Look at them.
Clapping.
Yeah, bro. These people are evil, bro. You don't see it? Up until birth, bro. 9 months, bro. And look how they all standing and rejoicing, all wearing red, bro. Like the satanic cult that it is, man. This is disgusting.
Thanks.
As often with the media-driven national dialogue, most people are just yelling at each other.
This is such a fallacy of the right wing. Abortion on demand is a made-up campaign slogan to get people scared about something that is actually having to do with health care and a woman's right.
This is about a woman's right to choose, and you as a man should not have a single say in that.
I don't see how they can say a man shouldn't have a choice. And you feel me? Like that comes with, you feel me, women feeling like a man ain't nothing, and they're oppressive if they feel like they can decide. You feel me? Like the moment you decide to give half of your body to this man, the moment he has half of the rights over your body, bro. Whether you want to admit it or not, bro, he has a choice. You feel me? He has a say so on what goes on in that situation. You feel me? Like a man definitely have a voice into this, bro.
Losers.
I'm a nasty woman.
But what are we really talking about here? And is the New York law really all that shocking? Now, it's true, most Americans identify as pro-choice. But when asked on late-term abortions, those numbers flip. So putting New York aside, what does abortion look like elsewhere in the country? I'll show you, it's that simple. We have here with us Marielle and Kat. You're going to be her moral support. You are, as I understand it, with child.
I am.
Marielle is 25 weeks pregnant with her baby Rose.
Okay.
At 25 weeks, Rose is well developed. She already has hair on her head. She can get the hiccups and even recognize her mother's voice from the womb.
All right.
Rose also has a viability of 50 to 80%. In 7 states with more on the way, it is perfectly legal to abort Rose for any reason. Worse, it's easy. All that would need to happen today for you to actually go through with this abortion would be to say the word yes.
Yep.
So this video is simple. There are 800,000 to 1 million abortions performed every year in the United States, with thousands, tens of thousands classifying as late term. We took a hidden camera to an abortion clinic in Colorado where late-term abortions have been legal for years to show you exactly what it is that we, and you are talking about. But right away, we ran into some oddly opaque hiccups.
For clinic security, we don't allow any person's bags, cell phones, like literally none of that can come in with you.
Are we allowed to bring like snacks or water or anything
Nothing.
like that?
It's just like the airport. The only thing you can bring in is a photo ID.
Okay.
That's right. No phones, purses, jackets.
Wow. Why? Why so secretive? I wonder, could there be some kind of nefarious undertones to your organization? I wonder,
Tats. So we had to cut a hole in Marielle's shirt and make do. We then sent her back into the clinic where she was briefed on the likely procedure, but was mostly relegated to the waiting room. And that's when something dumbfounding happened. Meet, we'll call her patient X.
How far along are you?
I'm 28.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not very big.
And as we later found out, it was actually worse.
To get your ultrasound?
Yeah, I'm further along than the. I don't know if get his big head or what. They're like putting me at 32 weeks.
That's right. Just like thousands every day across the country, this woman was going to end her 32-week, that's 8 months, her 8-month-old baby's life. For reference, this is what a 32-week-old potential rose looks like. Fully developed, entirely viable, and without a doubt, not a clump of cells or...
Man, that's crazy, bro. That's wild, man.
A zygote, but a baby.
Yeah.
And
that's a baby, bro. And nobody can tell me that's not a baby.
Legal to kill. But it's one thing to look at laws on a page. Let's simply let the nurses and patient...
People feel like it's okay just because if they can't see the baby, then it's okay. You feel me? Like, that's not okay.
Tell you what this experience is like. Not on a podium or a news panel, but behind closed doors when they think no one is watching.
Their trimester, they have to do like an injection like in your stomach. That stops the fetal heartbeat. And they said it varies. Sometimes it can take 10 minutes, sometimes it can take a couple hours.
Okay, so this is essentially all the different services depending upon whether you would be first trimester, second trimester. Third trimester is more medically indicated, like if there are problems with the pregnancy, if there's something diagnosed. But this is what each one of our patients gets.
And there's nothing wrong with, there's nothing wrong with my pregnancy. Like, it's fetal, whatever anomalies. All of that checked out fine. They ran all the tests on it. He's fine. There's nothing wrong with him. Like, they did like the Down syndrome and they ran all that stuff. They made him run all that stuff. That's all blood work. And it all came out fine. Well, you essentially walk around for 3 days with a dead baby.
Oh my god.
And your
That's
stomach.
crazy.
What if you get sepsis? Like, sepsis is the blood, like infection, like with the dead. I wrote like my concerns and I kind of asked the doctor and they kind of shoved it off like it was no big deal.
Are you guys okay?
Yeah, we're just waiting for ultrasound.
Was she saying anything odd to you?
No.
I'm just always nervous if there's
Oh,
random
no.
patients.
We're just kind of
just chit-chatting about where we're from and
There's a whole anti-choice movement of people that get into the waiting rooms and then sit in the waiting rooms and call people out of there.
Wow.
Yeah.
I just don't think that's right. 32 weeks, it's not right. Like they must postate them bigger than what they are. There's no way. They're just here for the money.
And a lot of, you feel me, nurses are, you feel me, a lot of people that work, you feel me, that's why I don't trust doctors or pharmaceutical companies, anything, you feel me, because their job is their number one priority, bro. Like, it's over human life. They put money over morals, bro. Like they take that lifestyle serious, bro. Like, I don't know, bro. Any man who can kill a baby, bro, I don't trust, bro. Like, I don't trust doctors, bro. Like, I don't trust them, bro.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. How can anyone pay for that? There's no way. I've went 2 different times. It's not like I haven't tried to take. The one time I was 10 weeks. Couldn't take the pill. They couldn't get me in for a surgical thing, and trying to find the time to get back up to do it. So that was number 1. Number 2, I went at 18 weeks. It was right before Thanksgiving, and that doctor didn't feel comfortable doing it because of that scar tissue. And so I told that guy to look at that in there, and he's like, "Yeah, it's really thick on one side, it's really thin on the other." And he's like, "But then they were like, well, there's a hospital nearby." I just don't know. That's what I'm just like. Because the uterus, that's a muscle. And it's a very delicate, you can have perforated or whatever. But that's scary. What if something happens to me? Should I do it? Should I not? My husband the whole time was like, "You're gonna regret this. You don't need to do this. Well, it'll be fine." But I'm like, "You're not the one that has to be at home raising it. I do." It's just been between my husband and I, and he's just kind of like, "Well, do whatever you want." But it hasn't been real, super, and it's I don't really have any good friends that I could, we live in a small town. So it's ugh. And see, he made me go get a sono at 24 weeks because he was like, "You need to see if everything's okay, because if you're gonna have to keep, you need to make sure it's okay, everything was fine." Oh my God, is he not gonna love me anymore? If I do this,
Yeah.
Because he's told me, Kayla, this, you can't just get pregnant and then do that. Like, this is not, it's not right.
Bro, this is not the infiltrator, by the way, speaking. This is just a random patient that's in the waiting lobby telling her story about how she's ready to kill her 32-week, 8-month-old baby. Like, this is crazy.
That's
wild. And then just turn, like,
8 months into the pregnancy, this is a fully formed
I kind of did.
baby.
When I thought about it, it almost took me getting pregnant to be like, oh my God, I can't do this. Like my life was made, 2 kids was perfect. How would I explain that to you? The 2 boys, like, something happened to your mom. Like, she had another baby in her tummy and she was trying to, how would you, he's like, how would I explain that to your mom and dad? Or my parents.
We would have you stay closer if we started the steps, like actually in Boulder within a mile or so.
Okay. Like at a hotel then?
Yeah, there's one that's just up the road that our patients stay at when they're here.
Okay.
Just because they'll be dilating your cervix and causing some changes.
Okay.
Yo, this is inducing pregnancy or inducing labor so that they can go in and like dismember the child.
Came up, we would want you to try to get, from Denver up to us. We could see you in like.
Bro, that's sick.
40.
Bro, my thing, bro, in Western cultures, we try to make other cultures seem so barbaric and third world, you feel me, bro? Or third world countries and all of this, bro. But we're really the third world countries, bro. Like, we're very sick, bro. We believe in killing our own offspring while it's still in the womb, bro. We believe in a man can become a woman become a man, and if we say anything about it, we're the ones that's crazy and they're the ones that's perfectly sane. You feel me? Like, bro, if you ask me, bro, we're the ones that's backwards in society, bro. I feel like we're the backwards society, bro.
At the university. Okay. Yeah, that's a too. It's not awful, but it's like kind of sketch. But that's where they recommended me. So it's not very far from here. So I feel like I'm very selfish, like doing this. Like, that's why I'm having such a hard time with it. I was raised Catholic my whole life. Like, it's like I'm going against everything that I was ever brought up to be. You know what I mean?
Why are you doing this? That's what I don't get. Why do you feel like you need to do this?
I'm doing this basically for my kids, like, you know.
Do you feel like you're gonna do it? Yeah.
I came all this way, and it's like, we already have 2 other children. And I was like, I can't do this.
Bro, my thing is, I don't understand like how people who already have kids can still justify abortions, bro. Like, I don't agree with abortions no matter what, bro. Late term, early term, whatever, bro. But like, especially the ones who have kids. Like, if you don't have kids, I don't agree with you, but I understand why you were scared to have kids. You don't understand what it feels like to have kids. But if you already have kids, you already know what it feels like. Why would you feel me? I don't see how you can abort your kid, bro.
Yeah, it's hard, right? Like, I cannot start all over again.
Are they supposed to put the injection today?
Yeah.
And she's just admitted, bro, it's out of convenience, bro. This isn't about no rape. This wasn't about nothing. It was what she just said. Let's go back, man. What she just said.
I can't do this again. It's hard, right?
She just said, I can't do this again. You feel me? She don't want to start over. You feel me? Like, literally out of convenience, bro. That's selfishness, bro. Like, mothers today get away with putting themselves and putting their happiness over their own child, bro. Like, bro, it's to the point where she's willing to murder her own child before it's even have its first breath of life, bro. Like, come on now, bro. Like, how do we not see a problem with this, bro?
Like, I cannot start all over again.
Are they supposed to put the injection today?
Yeah.
Oh, Lord Jesus, please stop having this abortion. Please save her baby.
Bro, that is murder, bro.
We all still pray here that patient X didn't
That's
go through
murder.
with it, but like the thousands of women and doctors previously mentioned.
But that's what happens, you feel me? Like, if you don't decide what's abortion and when to stop it, you feel me? Then I believe, you feel me? This is what happens, you feel me? Like, if you can do it in the early terms, you can do it in the late terms. You feel me? Do I agree with that? No, but they're showing you this is the problem. You feel me? Like, you can't complain about this, but then you're okay with killing it in its first stage, the first 6 weeks. You feel me? This is its first stage. This is its most innocent of its life. You feel me? Like, come on now, bro. And y'all willing to kill that and call that a clump of cells, you feel me? But then the even bigger clump of cells, you feel me? Y'all ain't willing to kill that, you feel me? Like, that's kind of crazy.
She probably did. See, the national dialogue usually centers around medically necessary abortions.
People who are seeking an abortion that late in their pregnancy are women who either are at severe health risk because of going through with the pregnancy or because their fetus is facing severe abnormalities. It may be incompatible with life. It may be unviable to live outside the womb.
But those are rare. Or we often hear about the cases of rape and incest, but they never ask about those anyway. Even more often, we hear about how late-term abortions only account for a small percentage of those performed.
Only 1.3% of abortions happen during or after 21 weeks of pregnancy.
And there's not like third trimester abortions, like that's not a thing.
Take into account that nearly 1 million abortions are performed in the United States on any given year. That's more than all homicides or suicides, drug overdoses, alcohol-related deaths, and car accidents combined. If you multiplied them all by 4, that's 10 to 12,000 viable, fully developed baby boys, baby girls, baby roses. Now, I get that many of these women are lied to. A lot of them don't rightly know what's actually happening in that medical room. But what about the doctor? How does a doctor perform abortion after abortion after abortion at 20 weeks, 25 weeks, 29 weeks, a full 8 months, day after day? When he ends these lives, he sees their faces. He sees their fingers, their toes, their eyes. This isn't a statistic on a worksheet, but a real, autonomous human being. What kind of a doctor harms that? Well, in this case, Dr. Warren Hern. He started his abortion clinic in 1973, right after the passing of Roe v. Wade, and has been proudly serving abortions ever since. Even boldly trumpeting his willingness to perform abortions at 34 weeks. That's 8.5 months. Now, this is all far beyond the scope of what most Americans
and
think
is
they're
married
advocating
too,
when...
bro. Pete, bro, is married. Like,
I see.
who's the demon witch that married this evil man?
They claim to be pro-choice. So how does a doctor who took the Hippocratic Oath justify this? Well, it's pretty easy if you're a neo-environmentalist like Dr. Hern, who sees human beings as actual cancer. Now, this is all far beyond the scope of what most Americans think they're advocating when they claim to be pro-choice. Because who in their right mind, in today's American mainstream, left or right, would support this kind of pure, unadulterated barbarism? For the answer to that, you just have to ask any of the prominent figureheads of today's DNC. Potentially, your next president.
Yeah, man, that was heavy, bro. That's heavy.
Yeah, bro, I'm not gonna cap, man. That's a little crazy, you feel me? I don't believe in abortions, period, you feel me? But especially that late, you feel me? Like, that's insane, bro. Like, that's, like, crazy, bro. Like, and the fact we keep normalizing abortions and saying that's cool, and the fact that people are crying and saying that's healthcare, that's sick, bro. Like, and it comes from a lot of mothers, bro. People that already have kids, people are saying this, bro. So I can only imagine how you are as a mother, bro. You probably don't watch your kid. You always trying to find a babysitter so you can go out and party and twerk on cars and this, that, and the other, bro. Like, you're probably not raising your kid, bro. Like, that's sick, bro. And 9 times out of 10, you don't have a father there. You don't have the baby's father there. Like, nobody's there. You feel me? And like, bro, it's just a messed up situation all the way around, bro. And that's just society today, bro. But